SOP for Friday prayers to be known tomorrow. Thousands of schools gradually reopen in France. Hello and welcome. You're with me, Carlos, for updates at noon. Well, the standard operating procedure, the SOP for Friday prayers and congregational prayers during the Conditional Movement Control Order, the CMCO period, is expected to be known tomorrow. Now, Minister in the Prime Minister's Department for Religious Affairs, Dato Sri Dr. Zulkifli Muhammad Al-Bakri, said the SOP was further discussed and scrutinized in a meeting with Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin yesterday. Dato Sri Dr. Zulkifli said the views collected from the meetings would then be presented to the Yang Di-Pertuan Agong Al-Sultan Abdullah Riayatuddin Al-Mustafa Billah Shah, the Conference of Rulers and the religious authorities.
Hari ini hamba nak bincang, jadi besok masuk kabinet meeting akan persembahkan kepada Tuanku Agong, kepada Majlis Raja-Raja dan akan dibincang sebagaimana kata Yang Amat Berhormat Perdana Menteri, diperhalusi satu-satu insya-Allah.
He said this at the Ramadan Musa'ada Inspiration Program organized by the Islamic Economic Development Foundation, YAPM, in Taba. When asked on Perlis's decision to allow conditional Friday prayers beginning 15 May, Dato Sri Dr. Zulkifli said the matter was under the state's jurisdiction. On Aidul Fitri prayers, he said the ministry would specifically discuss the matter soon. Meanwhile, Dato Sri Dr. Zulkifli said to date, YAPM had disbursed 1.75 million ringgit from its trust fund to 76,976 beneficiaries in 365 locations since the MCO began on 18th March. The aid was given through YAPM Food Bank 2.0 program and Ramadan Musa'ada Inspiration Program. Well, there will be no more advice and warnings for those who violate standard operating procedures of the Conditional Movement Control Order, CMCO, with offenders facing the risk of legal action from now on. Well, Senior Minister for Security, Dato Sri Ismail Sabri Yaakob, said the government has also issued this reminder: comply with SOPs under the CMCO or get ready for the Movement Control Order MCO to be reintroduced once again. In his daily press conference yesterday, Dato Sri Ismail Sabri said the government decided that it was time to act after the police notified that there are many cases of SOP non-compliance nationwide.
Banyak kes yang melibatkan ketidakpatuhan sewaktu pemeriksaan dilakukan. Tetapi seperti yang saya sebutkan, di fasa ini pihak PDRM hanya memberikan nasihat dan amaran. Kita telah memutuskan bahawa fasa nasihat dan amaran berakhir. Oleh itu, pihak PDRM diberikan kuasa untuk mengambil tindakan undang-undang terhadap mereka yang gagal mematuhi peraturan dan SOP di bawah PKPB ini.
The senior minister said he had also received a 13-second video clip depicting a large crowd congregating near a row of food stalls in Desa Pandan, openly disregarding social distancing rules carried over into the CMCO. He reiterated that such a situation is what the public needed to avoid if they want to continue to enjoy a little bit of freedom. Well, in the meantime, barbers are still not allowed to provide haircut services to any of their clients, either at homes, offices, or in their saloons. Well, Senior Minister for Security, Dato Sri Ismail Sabri Yaakob, yesterday, however, said there were no cases reported related to the incident.
Dari segi peraturan memang tidak dibolehkan. Walaupun itu berita yang tidak dapat disahkan mungkin. Jadi saya tak boleh nak memberi jawapan ya atau tidak, tetapi SOP-nya sama. Setakat hari ini barber ataupun gunting rambut masih lagi di dalam senarai terlarang, negative list. Jadi tak bolehlah, sama ada di rumah ke pejabat ke kedai gunting ke, sama saja. Tak.
Earlier yesterday, online media reported that few barbers have accepted the orders requested by some VIPs, among them ministers and police officers. The report also mentioned that barbers around Kuala Lumpur are now starting to provide haircut services at their homes. In spite of the media report, Dato Sri Ismail said he could not verify the news as he had not received any reports on this matter. Health Director General Dato Dr. Nur Hisham Abdullah said there is no requirement for a 14-day quarantine for domestic passengers from Sabah and Sarawak travelling to Peninsular Malaysia.
Setakat ni kalau di Semenanjung memang tak ada kuarantin 14 hari sebab kawasan yang sama, tetapi mereka yang ke Sabah dan Sarawak ada kuarantin 14 hari. Jadi kuarantin 14 hari di Kuching contohnya ataupun di Kota Kinabalu. Dan mereka akan kuarantin untuk 14 hari dan sampel akan diambil. Kalau tak ada negatif barulah dibenarkan pulang ke kawasan mereka.
He said this at the Health Ministry's daily COVID-19 briefing yesterday. On another note, he said that 25,156 foreigners have been screened for COVID-19. 1,211 were found to be positive and 712 had recovered and discharged from hospital. 3 out of 495 cases, meanwhile, were still treated at the intensive care unit, the ICU. Well, all sectors and activities allowed by the federal government under the Conditional Movement Control Order, CMCO, will be allowed to operate again in Pulau Pinang from today onwards. Now, Chief Minister Chow Kun Yeow made the comments on his Facebook page. Well, Chow, in a COVID-19 live Facebook message yesterday, said this was decided at the State Special Security Committee meeting chaired by him. Well, beginning 13th May, he said Pulau Pinang will be entering into the opening phase of the Penang Gradual Recovery Strategy, known as PGRS. Now, all sectors and activities allowed by the federal government under the CMCO will be allowed in the state. However, he said the list of prohibited activities, as announced by the federal government, remained. Well, he said dining in at eateries involving hotels, supermarkets and fast food franchises would be allowed in phases beginning Friday, and guidelines relating to its implementation would be announced by local authorities today. Update at noon continues. Now, the Malaysian Armed Forces ATM has identified several rat trails at the country's borders along Bukit Kayu Hitam to Weng, Baling in Kedah. 6th Brigade Commander Brigadier General Dato Muhammad Halim Khalid said 500 ATM officers and personnel are involved in guarding the 240-kilometre border around the clock, where tighter inspection and controls as well as more frequent patrols are being carried out to prevent illegal immigrants from sneaking into the country.
Kita di lorong tikus, laluan-laluan semua telah kita kenal pasti di sepadan-sepadan, dan kita sekarang ni memperketatkan dengan semua sekali ronda-rondaan tu dengan meletakkan pos di jalan-jalan tu dan lebih kerap meronda. Dan kita juga akan mengadakan ataupun melaksanakan operasi pengawasan pemantauan secara daripada udara dengan membawa drone-drone kita ke sepadan untuk memastikan tiada warga-warga asing yang terlepas masuk ke kawasan kita.
He was met after Op Penawar handing over duty ceremony for Seberang Perai area between Royal Armoured Corps 3rd Regiment Commanding Officer Lieutenant Colonel Norazri Muhammad Noor and Royal Malay Regiment 19th Battalion Commanding Officer Lieutenant Colonel Azmi Abdul Rahim. Also present was Seberang Perai Utara District Police Chief ACP Nur Zaini Muhammad Noor. While Dato Muhammad Halim said besides manpower, ATM is also utilizing state-of-the-art technologies in guarding the national borders, including the use of drone surveillance. 43 homeless people in Kuala Lumpur have been offered jobs in the manufacturing and plantation sectors in Setiau and Perak. Federal Territories Minister Tan Sri Anwar Musa said they were from the first batch of 300 homeless people who had undergone health screenings and interviewed by companies while being placed in transit centers throughout the Movement Control Order, the MCO.
Orang pun bagus, ada yang 1,600, 1,500, 1,400. Bolehlah sebagai untuk permulaan kerjaya mereka ya. Jadi saya ucapkan terima kasih pada semua syarikat-syarikat berkenaan yang telah menyahut seruan kita untuk memberi peluang kepada para homeless ini untuk mendapatkan pekerjaan dan mengubah cara hidup mereka, berhenti daripada bergelandangan tapi masuk ke alam pekerjaan.
Another 96 homeless individuals, according to Tan Sri Anwar, will be working from the Anjong Singgah shelter where products from a glove factory will be sent to them for packaging. He was met after a ceremony to mark the job placements for the homeless community in the nation's capital yesterday. Well, he said 200 homeless individuals will also attend short-term courses and later offer jobs with Kuala Lumpur City Hall, DBKL. Well, Tan Sri Anwar said some 100 more homeless individuals with ailments and unfit for work have been handed over to the relevant authorities such as the Social Welfare Department, JKM, and the Immigration Department. He hoped that those who had been offered jobs will be able to start a new lease of life once they have an income. Tan Sri Anwar said those from the homeless community who had missed out on the job placement exercise can contact DBKL and JKM. Well, Bank Kerjasama Rakyat Malaysia Berhad Bank Rakyat is taking proactive steps to help individuals and businesses affected by the COVID-19 pandemic by offering a variety of financial assistance. In a statement yesterday, Entrepreneur Development and Cooperatives Minister Dr. Sri Wan Junaidi Tuanku Jafar said this includes a special financing scheme to assist small and medium enterprises or SMEs and cooperatives where they can apply for financing of up to 300,000 ringgit each. Well, it said Bank Rakyat also provides a microfinancing scheme offering up to 50,000 ringgit per applicant with 69-month installments as well as a 9-month grace period. Well, for women entrepreneurs, Dr. Sri Wan Junaidi said the bank's Biz Lady package offers funding amounting to 50 million ringgit to help them reduce short-term cash flow problems and maintain business continuity. Meanwhile, he added that Bank Rakyat's Kami Bersama Anda, which is We Are With You campaign, which runs from 24th April to 30th June 2020, offers the personal financing facility with total funding of up to 200,000 ringgit at a low interest rate of 2.78% per annum for up to 10 years. Customers of Bank Rakyat's Credit I or Debit I card will also have the chance to win up to 30,000 ringgit in cashback rewards while shopping for the upcoming festive season. Well, those transferring money to their loved ones using the Do It Now app in iRakyat during Hari Raya Idul Fitri will also stand a chance to win up to 24,000 ringgit. For more information, please visit Bank Rakyat's website or call Tele Rakyat at 1300 805454 for further assistance. Well, firstly, Formula 4 Southeast Asia, or F4 SEA, is set to announce a shortened 2020 race calendar with all 4 events to be staged at the Sepang International Circuit, the SIC, to reduce costs. Now, F4 SEA promoter Peter Thompson said in a statement that once the proposed 4-event 16-race calendar was approved by the International Automobile Federation, the FIA, it would be posted on the Formula4.Asia website and social media and listed on FIA.com. 10 events were held last year, while 8 were staged in 2018. He added that fans will not miss a moment of action as the races will continue to be live streamed and broadcast on the Fox network and its new website. Thompson also noted that it would cost 171,000 ringgit to hold all 4 events in Sepang. F4 has been created to offer young racing drivers around the world the opportunity to take the first step from karting into the world of single-seater racing. At the 2017 Petronas Formula 1 Malaysian Grand Prix, local ace Nazim Azman won the F4 event before going on to win a race in the British F3 Championship. And that's it from us this afternoon. In our top story, SOP for Friday prayers to be known tomorrow. Well, News on 2 comes on at 7 this evening. And I'm Abadamin Carlos. Stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching.